check 1 2. Yo, hello. Today is going to be short and sweet. Hopefully it's going to be a treat. I have no idea. Not off to a good start with that rhyme. Okay, so let's wait for some people to get here. It's going to be kind of a special live stream. There's a lot going on. But I think I'm going to keep it like under an hour, I think. What's up, KJ, Parker, Noah, DJ Mexicano? What's up? Just here playing church chords. Jesus. Yardbird, Mini Moose, Javier, Slapwagon. I love when you do something and it's like an accident and you're like, okay, I pretend that you tried to do that. Jeremy, Lynch Kamikaze, Otis Rubin, some guy, Spencer. So I'm going to be looking back at this live stream. It's only going to be like an hour long, but there's going to be some hidden prizes that are going to come later. Let me put it that way. So if you're at this live stream right now, you're already in the running, okay? So it's one of those weird things I can't really explain till much later. What's up, Brittany? Sam Cupper's here. Crimson, Juan Carlos. I can't keep up, you guys. This is great. I have to put the shades on pretty quick right away today. Going through some stuff today, so there we go. I woke up today and put my contacts in, and all of a sudden my left eye started feeling like there was a hair in it, so I looked and there wasn't, and my eye got like kind of swollen, and it turned red, and I'm like, oh no, so I had to take my contact out. So it looks like I've been like a mess all day. I have been, but... So what I'm going to do, I might play some Skynyrd, some guy, we'll see. I was in a band where we played like 6 Skynyrd tunes, so I can always kick into some last minute Skynyrd. Megadeth fan, what's up? Adam here, wanted to thank you for mentioning. No problem, man. Thanks for the quick tip. Danny's here. You know what I like? I like it when people offer a suggestion and it actually works out. I love that. What's up, Bridget? Oh God, jury duty. Have fun. Yikes. But I love it when a video works out and everybody's happy because it's like, you gave me the idea, I made it happen, everything's cool, and it turned out pretty cool. So, Brady, my favorite chorus pedal, it's kind of tough because it's a toss-up between 3 different ones, but I'm going to be covering them in my pedal series coming up, and I might actually just do that on YouTube now. I'm not really sure. We'll see what happens. I have this thing worked out with this company where they want to be part of the channel or whatever. And I told them no because I don't like having commitments to anybody and I don't like pretending to like something, which I'll never do, just to sell it. So I'm going to just try to do this one without anybody and just do it on YouTube, I think. But we'll see what happens. I'll be completely open about it, okay? But I love the CS2. No, the CE2 is one of my favorite chorus pedals from Boss. I'm loving my guitar tone today. I've got it going right through my actual amp behind me, so it's going to be feeding into the system here. Hopefully it sounds pretty good over there. Got this. I've got this. Got sound effects. We got everything here today. What's up, Susie? People win here before I even hear the guitar. No, nobody's won anything yet. But I have a surprise for you guys before the end of this live stream. So it's going to be something where I have to go back and re-look at all the comments to see. But we're going to be giving away prizes in the future. But we're going to do some today too, so that should be fun. Yeah, the CE2 is awesome, but there's a whole bunch. Like the small clone's really cool. We used that for the last concert. That's the one Kurt Cobain played. It just has this really fat, wide sound with a giant knob on it, which is really cool. So, Rickland Mop got sick this weekend. Bunch of diarrhea going on. Oh boy. Well, you've come to the right place. What's up, Idaho ass? I was going to do this game with you guys today. It's a 90s game. It's like a trivia game. And all it does is every card has 3 songs from the 90s. And what I was going to do is I was going to flip it over, try to play one of the melody lines or the riffs just off the top of my head if I could, and then have you guys guess it. But I left the cards in my car, so it's not happening today. But we're still going to do the traditional name that riff, name that lick. It should be a lot of fun today. Let's get started.
It's time! Let's play Name That Riff!
All right. So I hope the diarrhea goes away fast. I wish you all the health in the world, for sure. Okay, yeah, the chorus ensemble is another one that I use. I use that one the most probably on my pedal board right now with the Heart Tribute Band. But once in a while, I'll kick into that CE2, and it's just like old school. I actually use that for the flanger effect, strangely enough, on Barracuda. So you would think it wouldn't work, but it's really strange how it does. It just covers a lot of ground, you know. So Dome got an infection. What's up, you guys? We all needs to get better. I needs to get better as well. So today I'm going to do this short live stream. I'm going to go home and play a little bit of Major League Baseball, The Show 2003 on the Switch. I just got it, and it's titillating. So, and then starting tomorrow, actually starting tonight, I'm changing a bunch of habits in my life. So no drinking. I'm going to be exercising like crazy. So say goodbye to these man boobs. Or hello to them. I don't know which way to say it, but what's up, Rob Clint? Clinite? New to your channel, considering learning guitar. I need a telly first. Telly is definitely nice. It's a good way to go. Everybody eventually has a really nice telly. That's what a really great guitar player told me one time. So, all right, you guys ready? Let's do the first. I think it's a riff. Wait. Can you guys see that? Crap. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a riff.
Name that
riff. Name the artist and the song title. Here we go. Thank you. What's up, Endurance? Will and Spencer, currently tone chasing Master Puppets. Good luck. It's a great tone if you can get it. Nope, not hot for teacher. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate it. I've done it before. I'll do it again and again and again. All right. Oh, somebody got really close. Yeah, my hand locked up for a second there. I was like getting way too into it. I was like... Okay, let's keep going. So we have some good guesses here. Otis, I feel bad, not because you won, but because Rob said Joe Satriani crushed number 9. Just was a little bit off, you know, I think that was on the next album, actually. Okay, so I think it was Otis who won. I think. That's all I got to say. I'm thinking of doing subscriber submitted Name That Riff and Lick again, so keep an eye out for that. That should be in the next couple live streams, so it'll be fun. Okay, let's see who else. A lot of people said Satriani. That's good. Ice 9 is kind of a tough one, but Juan Carlos got it. Avis Parada got it. This is sweet. What's up, Tyler? What's up, Rowan? Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try a lick. I don't know if my fingers are warmed up enough, but let's give it a shot.
Name that
lick. Ben Durance, I'm going to see Extreme and Living Color next year. Wow, they're still touring together. That's cool. I saw them, 5 months ago, I think, maybe less, but it's crazy that these tours are just going to keep going for years and years. But all right, here we go. No, it's not Van Halen. Let me try that part again. Rickland Mop, is that true? I didn't even watch the game. 3-0. Did we lose? That would be embarrassing. I mean, that means you have good defense, I guess, but it also means that your offense sucks dank. Okay, let's see what we have here. Jeremy Steffen says Orange Crush by R.E.M. No, but that's a great tune. Jakey Lee and the Avatar. Yes, Otis Spunkmeyer is definitely a Jakey Lee fan, as am I. Rowan Shreds, I think you got it. Nice job. Played that at the Junior High Talent Show, and it was a lot of fun, and we had all these people screaming and yelling, and it's like, wow, you guys were just making fun of us yesterday. What happened? All you got to do is play these pieces of wood with metal strings on it together on stage, and people lose their shit. Okay. Let's see. Angela, if you're not playing the whole thing, could you please play the part? Oh, that's my favorite part. What? I forgot what arpeggio part that is. Because after that, I kind of get lost because I haven't played it in a while, but we'll see what happens. Inverted, what's my favorite harmonic? I think this one. Oh, that was cool. That kind of had like a Satriani double harmonic sound, which is kind of nice. The solo invented Kirk Hammett is the Alex Lifeson Wah solo from 2112. Kirk Hammett's vibrato is weak, though. It's true, but look at how far he got with his crappy vibrato. That's my favorite. By the way, hi, Dr. Zero. Just having fun. My favorite vibrato is the B.B. King weird first finger one. Brittany's got to go. Good to see you again, Brittany. We'll see you back on Facebook, I'm sure. But you're not going to stick around for the big surprise. That's okay. We all have lives. I get it. Jeez. All right, you guys ready? We're going to do a couple more, then I have to switch guitars. I have to grab this one over here, half step down. But let's do, let's do another riff. I feel riffy right now.
Name that
Riff.
Max Perez. Just go on YouTube and type in pinch harmonics, art of guitar, and I have a video that I think is like 1 million views now or something. And it's helped the most people learn how to do pinch harmonics, artificial harmonics. And it's all because I had a magazine, which is sitting right over there. I'm going to do a video on it, where I had to learn it from just somebody talking in a magazine, you know, like an article. And I kept screwing up, and eventually I found my own way around it, and I decided to teach it on YouTube just to give everybody the heads up, you know, and it seems to work for a lot of people. So, okay, let's keep going. Here's the next riff. That was fun. Kind of flub the ending, but if you just keep going and act like nothing happened, people don't give you too much crap. Just a little bit, though. Did you guys see my video where I exposed how bad I played that lead? I did the old soloing trick where you solo out the solo. And it's like, oh my God, that's really what I played? I was depressed for 2 days, but made a video out of it, shared my shame, and people seemed to like it. So I'm like, what the hell? Maybe I'll do that with everything in my life. Every time I do something shameful, I'll just expose it on YouTube and see what happens. Okay, you have to say the name of the band too. So we have some people who said the name of the song first. I think Adam won. Is that right? Then KJ got it after that. Doku says Mega Dirt. I love that. Rob, you said Metallica, This Was My Life. How dare you? Rowan got it. Dr. Zero got it. This is great. How many of you guys, it sounds like I'm just promoting all my videos, but I guess that's what I'm here for sometimes. But the new Megadeth Bad Tab video, A lot of people seem to be liking it. I knew I had to do a video on that book, and I thought, I think I already did this video already. And then I went back and I looked, and I only did Peace Sells from that book. I'm like, this book is so bad it deserves an entire video by itself. So I basically just had to go through it a couple times, and I died laughing that night. I was like, I cannot believe one of the riffs sounds like this. When it's supposed to be something like... That's better. Thanks, E.T. Appreciate it. That's really hard doing... Honestly, feels like I'm doing like a country lick. Crazy. What's up, Bangkok Skater? What do I think of Kiss doing virtual? I mean, I'm going to do a video on this. I know I say it every single time, but it was bound to happen, you know? I think a while ago, Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley were like, yeah, we're going to be around forever. And I thought, okay, they're either going to all start drinking unicorn milk, or they're going to find a way to, you know, become robots or something. So this is just a permutation of that idea, you know? All right. 23, what's up? That part of the tag reminds me of how they leave the raining bloods. Oh, yeah, exactly. Just blank. It was so funny on this one part. Just nothing. It's like, okay, good luck. Have fun. Burnt gerbil. It is a Engel Retro 100. Retro Tube 100 into a Marshall 4x12. I have this stupid blister on my thumb, and it sucks, man. It's like a blister on my thumb. So I don't know what to do. It won't go away. I'm too afraid to take a knife to it. So I'm just playing, and it feels like I have this like marble, like a rock between my thumb and the neck. It sucks. It's okay, though, because if I totally screw up at my next gig, I could just blame that, you know? Just be like, it's the thumb, I swear. I'm going to give everybody the fonz, you know? All right. I think I have one more in standard tuning, and then we have to switch it up. No, I have a couple more. Let's do a lick.
Name that
Lick! Okay. Remember, it has to be the song and the band. Here we go. Never know how to end that. There we go. I think George had too much of it on there. Ozzy's guitars. You guys have some kind of conversation going on, I see. Also, yeah, I might spray little fingeries on this biatch, but you know what? That makes my neck feel really slick. It's kind of crazy. Sometimes I overshoot things when I have slick fingers, you know, so it's not always good. But okay, let's see who got this right. But I'm gonna play it one more time just because I practiced it a lot today. All right. Sounds like a riff from Motor Breath. Oh, Crimson, you're talking about the other one, right? Shouldn't be having that much trouble with it. Damn it. Parker says, sounds like Steve Vai. It definitely does. Dr. Awkward says, Barry Manilow, Raining Blood. Don Carlos, nice job, my friend. It's funny, when you have this kind of trem system, you want to do flutter for every note. Sounds like a very angry cat, doesn't it? All right, 23. Whoa, overshoot what? With my lubed up finger. How dare you? Oops, sorry, that was really loud. Sometimes I kick the pad too hard and it gets way crazy, so I'm going to try to go a little soft shoeing on this thing. Yet another song, what did that say? With a flat 3, 5, flat 7 in the ending phrase. Love it. Yeah, I did that one video where I was like, every song for some reason this week I keep hearing has the same intervals scheme. And it was really weird because it was almost like a synchronicity all week. So it was wild. Okay, so that was an old one, you guys. KJ, you ever heard The Mirror by Dream Theater? Yes, one of my favorite Dream Theater songs. Earth Roots, I quit music. Literally 4-year-olds can play what he's playing. Well, it's not a reason to quit. It's a reason to inject your style into the world. You know, someone made a great video about you could only get so good, and then most people don't care anymore after you hit a certain level because it's just like, you know what I mean? So even if you play slow and full of feel and stuff, you could totally, you know, I'd rather listen to that most of the time, to tell you the truth. So don't think you have to be an 8-finger tapper. Don't think you have to play with your tongue in order to be successful, you know? All right, should we keep going? Oh boy, I kind of gave this one away already, but let's see what happens.
Name that
riff.
So this is kind of cool because it's going to be a 3-tiered live stream. First of all, if you're just here in the first place, that's something. If you win one of these contests or one of these questions, name that riffs, you get something else added to your name. If you do something towards the end of the live stream that I'm going to ask you to do, you get another one. And then if there's just, you say something randomly awesome and I go back and reread it, and I think it's really funny, makes me laugh or whatever, makes me cry, I'll give it you another notch. And then in the end, I'm going to draw something and somebody's going to win. But that's not going to be till next time. So, all right, here we go. I totally botched it. There it is. It's so funny how when I'm under pressure and I haven't played a riff before, like live, I freak out. Okay, somebody got it right, but I gotta redeem myself. Let's try this again. There, that's how it should have sounded. That's a tough-ass riff, man. Okay, here we go. Who got it first? The first person to say Ben Durance has Pantera domination. I can see why. What's up, Bakura? What's your question? Skeletor. Of course, Skeletor's back. Nice job, man. I forgot to do that part in the tab book, the bad tab, because it's like, oh my god, that was transcribed so poorly. I'll try to remember what they did, but it was probably like something like that. Oh, Angelo, 502 is a really good guess, but that's what we did earlier. That one, that's a crazy tune as well, but all right. Let's keep going. A lot of awesome people here tonight. This is so cool. It's over 118 people. This is so great. Okay, we have a couple more here, and then I'm going to call it early tonight. I know it's kind of crazy, but I got to go play MLB The Show 2023 and watch Friends. I'm just kidding. Okay, let me switch guitars, and we'll see what happens. So I think this next one's going to be, I guess it's a lick. Let's see.
Name that
Lick.
We're back with the new guitar attack. Holy crap, this thing squeals. Okay. You guys ready? I think I did accidentally hit riff. I meant to say lick, but we'll see what happens. So let's start off with, Oh boy. We'll do the riff version of this. Here we go. Had to feel better at the end because I kept screwing it up during the song. I think as long as you end right, it's not the end of the world. Ricklin Mop, Skeletor lives in Mike's walls. Probably. I think he lives in the ether of the Ethernet. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. Thanks, John Zilke. I appreciate it. My friend's making another. He took my old Kramer and he's doing the actual paint job. But he's going to do the white, red, and black version with paint. The real deal. So it's crazy. Thank you, Basie Boy. Appreciate it. Mike, I love your videos and love that tone you got. Awesome, man. Thank you. Play some Overkill riffs. Crimson, high five. I'll do it maybe later. We'll see what happens. Uh-oh. Something just popped up, but that's not cool. The best I can do with what I have. All right. Ooh, okay, somebody got really close. And then somebody got it. Parker, Extreme, Heat Man, Woman Hater. Let me know if this is all still working because I don't know what I just hit OK for. That might have been just a total like scam virus thing that I just clicked on, so I hopefully that's not the case. And then Slapwagon said He-Man Woman Hater. Better spelling. I love that. So the hardest part of that riff is going, obviously, making it sound percussive. So it helps if you have a certain kind of guitar. That's why this guitar is good for it. But, you know, what are you going to do? All right, you guys ready? From Corno Graffiti. I like that Rowan Shreds. That's great. I just got like this rush of energy all of a sudden for some reason. But Parker corrected himself. That is awesome. I knew what you were talking about. Sometimes, though, I can let it slide, obviously, if we're not giving anything away. But if we're giving something away, I have to kind of make sure everybody's at least really close. You know what I mean? Otherwise, someone can just go blah, 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 blah. So, all right, the next one should be a lot of fun for me. Here we go.
Name that
Lick. Okay, ready? I like that at the end. Oh, yo. Name that lick. I had to kind of warm up into it. Sorry about that. Carl, thanks for the $2. Can we get Jeff Beck techniques? Working on it. I don't want to just put something out and have it be really like shoddy. You know, I really want to put some time into a Jeff Beck one, just like I'm really putting in the time for the Tom Scholes one as well. So all that stuff will be coming out very soon. So we'll see. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Parker, I think you won again. That's a fun one, my friend. Never heard of this Van Halen fellow. You should look him up. He's got a future, I'm telling you. If he sticks with it, he's going to be a big deal one of these days. Thank you, John Zilke. Appreciate it. I might be going to see a Van Halen tribute band called Jump, January 5th. Corey Swap just asked me to go, but we'll see. I think I have something that day, but if I can get out, I heard it's 3.5 hours of Van Halen, so I don't know if I can handle that much, but we'll see what happens. Rob, do you believe that drumming improves your guitar playing? Absolutely, man. It also kind of screws you up sometimes. So, for example, the extreme song, that it's really percussive. A lot of his stuff is, Satriani. Sounds better than clean sound. But you basically have to drum it, And then even Mean Street, when you're doing the beginning, it's really just drumming. I'm going to do a video on that this week too. So it's kind of a whole thing where that can really help you out, but it can also make you very quantized sometimes. Like if you're playing Sweet Child of Mine solo and you're really quantized, it doesn't sound right. Watch. Oh, that was a cool squeal. See, it's too stiff, but if you listen to Slash play, he's like... It's not locked in. It's just like dancing over the top. It's locked in a way, but it's very organic, As a drummer, sometimes I get too stuck on, is this right on the beat all the time? So I kind of have to ease off a little bit. Ease off the road. Carl, thanks again. $2. Billy Gibbons, of course. That one's actually been in the works for a while. This is kind of hard, actually. I love that stretch. Everything keeps going back to Van Halen. It's crazy. Mini Moose, speaking of techniques, I've been studying Eric Johnson like crazy. Oh my God. He's the reason I really got into like fives. Just being able to do like 5 patterns because he's so good at that. I don't think he cheats like I do, and I just do a lot of drag picking. He does a lot of alternate picking, and it sounds awesome, so... Thank you, Sean Collins. Appreciate it. Love the quick live stream format. Me too. I think I'm going to do a shorter one here. There's no drinks in today. So I'm going to be doing a lot of just straight talking, straight shooting from the hip. Play 3 more. I'm going to give away some prizes. And then we're going to do the big prize afterwards. So I'll let everybody know how that's going to work on my social media. So if you guys want, Facebook, The Art of Guitar, Instagram, The Art of Guitar, Snapchat. No, I'm just kidding. Just anywhere you can find The Art of Guitar, I'm going to be announcing all that kind of stuff. And I'll talk about it at the next live stream, okay? Has he used the Explorer tonight? No, it's in the other room. I was thinking of using it, but it's a bit cumbersome. Plus, I don't have a lot of songs that need that today, but we'll see what happens. All right. Who keeps saying hot for teacher? All right. Thank you, E.T. You get good at stuff when you do it for 75 years. It's just the way it goes. Okay, I want to give away a gift certificate for the next one because it's something from something I really love. You guys ready? Will you announce it there? John Zilke, I'll see. I think I'm going to be able to announce it actually on my social media, but I'll also announce it at the next live stream, okay? Mike, you got an OnlyFans. Oh, Bakura, I thought about that, but nobody wants to see my man boobs, trust me. Not even Jane from Breaking Bad can hold back her laughter. Look, she has to look at my right boob all day. That's really, really disgraceful for her. All right, you guys ready? We're going to give away a gift certificate for Amazon, $25 for this one. Let's go.
Name that
riff.
It is pretty sad when you see like UFC fighters and stuff. Not UFC fighters necessarily, but MMA fighters like women. And they fight like 20 fights and they make, whatever, $500,000. Then they go on OnlyFans for like 2 weeks and they make twice as much. It's like, oh my God, man. I'm not saying it's bad because I'm happy for them. I'm just saying we live in a crazy world, don't we? It's turning into idiocracy. which is really funny. So we'll have a wrestler president, of course, and then everybody's going to be on OnlyFans showing their boobies, and we'll just, get by like that. Diamond Luke wants Swords of Sadness. Awesome, man. Thank you for requesting that. I'm actually putting together a video from the last concert we did where everybody came up to the stage and we played it, and it went really well, so I'm excited about that. This one here can do a drop D. I just have to pull this knob to drop the D. That sounds bad. Let's see if it works. Nope, can't pull it. That's kind of scary. Let's see. Thank you, Don Bar. Appreciate that. I got this shirt back when I was in my Breaking Bad phase, and I'm about to enter it again. Because I love Jane. It's all about the Jane, people. Okay, so John Zilke also asked about OnlyFans. I'll only do it if people only want to see the backs of my knees. Because that's all I have to offer. I have very supple knee cups. Knee pits. Very supple. I bet you when you woke up today, you had no idea that you would hear somebody say supple knee pits, but you just did. Yeah, I would have to grab the Explorer to do Swords of Sadness, and if I was drinking pear juice tonight, I'd already be doing it, plus doing push-ups and headstands and everything. So, okay, the winner, Juan Carlos. Nice job, man. You got to be a little bit subtle with it. I have a tendency to go too hard right away like this. It's like, no, there's a dynamic thing happening with Old Kiss. Then when it kicks in, it's even more exciting, Skeletor, don't feel bad, man. For all the guesses you've guessed right, you could do a bad guess every once in a while, But No More Tears is probably one of my favorite Ozzy songs. Even though it was a huge hit, I don't care. No, I was about to play Mama, I'm Coming Home. What the hell was that? Okay, you guys ready? We're going to do a couple more. Let's see. Ooh, the next one is going to give me fits, but let's do it anyway.
Name that
lick. Okay. If you've watched some of my recent videos, you'll know this one. It's a lick. Almost didn't make the climb. I love that people still know Kiss. Got to choose. I like to say gots to choose. Gots to cheese. Yes, Michael Espinoza. Who's your baby hero? Graham, we do live in Idiocracy. We totally do. Speaking of that, I want to rent that, but tonight I have to watch Friends. I'm on a Friends kick. I'm going to play MLB The Show 2003, and I'm going to go back and play some old school Atari 2600 games, I think. So, Crimson, you would now want me as president, because I would just force everybody to stay home and play guitar every day. The economy would explode, except everybody would be on OnlyFans. Hey, we're on to something. So everybody has to stay home, if you want. I shouldn't say has to. Play guitar, drums, bass, whatever, and all you have to do is show your left boob as you're playing, Actually, your right one's better if you're right-handed because it sits right on the guitar. So, all right, let's see who got it right. Okay. Scrolling. Play the Better Call Saul theme. I actually learned that one time. I have to get out my old Rockabilly Hollow Body for that, but Heisenberg's most vicious moment. I watched Jane die. That was a dark episode, my God. I hated it when he and Jesse were like fighting. I always wanted them to be on a team, So, we learned today that Mike is ticklish behind the knees. Jeremy Steffen, that's none of your beeswax, my friend. But you're right. But the sad thing is if you tickle him, all I do is I turn into Michael Jackson and go, tee, tee, tee. So you don't want none of that. Okay, let's see who got this right. Still scrolling, man. There was a lot of comments for some reason. I think the OnlyFans brought in a lot of people. So, Manny, this guitar is not custom made. It's custom taped, though. But I do have one coming up that's going to be custom painted. Parker, you beat Rowan shreds by like fractions of a second. Nice. By the way, if you guys want a really good practice scale, play this one. Little Phrygian dominant going, little Phryg dom going on there. Okay, this is sad because we're almost to the end already. But here's why I'm making this so short. Okay, Jeff Young are amazing on the album. Definitely. I had to I had to edit it a little bit because I did some songs from So Far So Good So What, and I accidentally said Chris Poland. So I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be exposed for the fraud that I am. Michael Espinosa, did you see my extreme review video where I talked about only paying like $50 to get into the show, but then I bought a Living Color t-shirt and it was $50. So it's just like, okay, I see how they're doing things now. All right. You guys ready for the very last one? We'll give away a gift certificate for this one as well, $25 to Amazon. I wanted it to be Sweetwater, but no. We're in negotiations, just put it that way. Jesse and Walt fighting are like half the show. I know, but when they actually get along, it's really funny. So one of my favorite parts is when they're in the RV in the middle of nowhere, and they just decided to go on like a bender and just cook for 3 days or whatever. And I forgot what happened, but they figured out how much they were going to make off what they just created. They're like, if we sell it for this much and this, that's like $15 million each. I don't know how much it was. I forgot. And then Jesse's like, come on, man, high five. And you just see Walter, he didn't want to do it because he's like, I got to be the adult here. And he's just like, screw it. And they high-fived each other. And I got to chill every time I think of that part. So, okay, enough Breaking Bad talk. I know, we get a little crazy over here. Michael Espinosa, I've played that before. I want to get it up to speed again before I embarrass myself for you guys. So I'll be in Albuquerque for Christmas. Michael Espinosa, that's awesome. My sister lives pretty close to there, and I got to go to that Breaking Bad museum, so be sure to check that out. It's super cool. All right, you guys ready for the last one? We're going to do the final one for the gift certificate, and then I am going to go watch Friends and cry myself to sleep. Here we go.
Name that
riff.
Once again, forgive me, I just learned this today. Name the band and the song. Had to step on a mouse for that riff. Every time you guys heard a squeak, a mouse got squished. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, Jeremy, it's not Genesis' Invisible Touch, although I do love that song. Jeremy was just shooting off old songs from the 80s for me in the 90s. Noah, you should watch The Sopranos. It's my favorite show along with Buffy. I don't know why, but I picture you saying it like that. You know what? I love Buffy so much, I might have to go back and rewatch all 9 seasons or whatever the heck it was. 6 seasons. Or was it 7? I know it was like a half season at the end or something. I forgot, but I'll check out The Sopranos. I keep starting it over. Like I watched the first episode, you know, where he's at the therapist and then he beats that guy in the middle of the street or whatever, and then I just don't feel like I want to come back and watch it. It's really weird, but maybe one of these days. I'm only on season 3 of Friends, and I've been reading Matthew Perry's autobiography, and it's really sad because he talks about how sick he was during season 3, and you watch it, and he's like rail thin. I mean, like he's got my forearms, you know. And then you go back and watch the pilot, and he looks really healthy, you know, and full of life, and all of a sudden it's like 3 short seasons, and he's just like a skeleton, you know. Okay, the winner of the second gift certificate. Juan Carlos won again. Now, I learned something about this. I think the song is actually Tim's here. What's up, Tim Wynn? It's funny because Christopher and I talk about you all the time. Not all the time, but always wondering what you're up to, man. That's so cool. Thanks for the $20. Pair character dancing under a... Oh, you know what? I don't know if this is the same Tim Wynn I'm thinking of. If it is, tell me something only I would know. Only we would know. So I was looking up the tab, and it says to go like this. Which is really screwed up because that would mean it's in a major key. Isn't that weird? I always thought it was this. So whatever. It is what it is. I wanted to honor Dimebag today because I think yesterday or the day before was the day that he actually got murdered on stage. So it's just like, whew, I still haven't processed that, but I thought I would honor him with one of his riffs. And then also I wanted to do that Kiss riff earlier just to honor the last show, supposedly, of one of my favorite bands of all time. Rob, the Rembrandts, I'll be there for you. That could easily sound like a Beatles tune. One of my friends is in that band, and he's very influenced by the Beatles, from what I know. So, okay. Art of Guitar from Nitron. I can do pinch harmonics on everything but the low E. Help, what's the secret? To me, the low E is kind of tough because it's so floppy, you know, so it's hard to really get a hold of it. So try to maybe, let's see, do it without even fretting it. Just bounce your pick and slowly get that side knuckle going on. That's what she said. See, I'm not even fretting. I'm just do all the way down. Then from there, what this allows you to do is find the sweet spots on that string. Pretty soon you'll sound like frickin' Zakk Wylde, and you'll thank me. Just kidding. All right. Michael Espinosa, your job's a joke. You're broke. Your love life's DOA. I still love the paradox in that song where they say, so no one told you life was going to be this way. Then later on, your mother warned you there'd be days like this. So which one is it? Phil? Okay, so Lance Hall's talking about jury duty. You're the second person tonight to talk about jury duty. What is going on? I have to call in for jury duty. For doing my civic duty, is that worth getting my name in the hat? Lance Hall. You're already here, so this is what I was going to say. Since everybody stuck around, we have 125 people. We have way more people than usual here right now. This is so cool. If everybody... God, do I give it away now? So I was thinking of doing a guitar giveaway where I was going to give away the Mockingbird behind me, the one I used from my Megadeth video. And I thought, what's the best way to do this? First of all, I don't want a bunch of trolls just showing up for the guitar and then selling it on eBay the next day. So I thought, okay, so if I do a live stream and I don't make a big deal out of it, and I just say, okay, whoever's here right now, in the comment section, first give a like, thumbs up, and then just put Mockingbird and hit enter. I'm going to watch this video back tomorrow, and I'm going to write down everybody who said Mockingbird. By the way, you have to live in the continental United States. Sorry. I'm not shipping to Antarctica again. But your name will get an extra notch, okay? So my goal is to put as many notches in my belt as possible. Just kidding. If you're here already, just in general, you get a notch. If you put Mockingbird in the comment section, you get another notch. If you answered a question right today, you get another one. And finally, if I go back and read and you said something really funny or made me laugh or cry or something that gave me an emotional, titty twist, little nipple twist, then I'll just give you an extra bonus thing. I'll put your name in a hat as many times with the notches. I'll draw three people. The third prize will be, I don't know, $50 gift certificate. Second prize will be $100. First prize will be the guitar. Okay? So I'm going to leave this up for another 5 minutes because I'm going to be counting like crazy, I bet. And then we're going to, Jeremy's like, can I get one just for being cool? If that was the case, everybody would get one. Ma, yeah, king, yeah, bird, yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome, man. Play that solo again. Which one? So I had a lot of fun, and what's really cool is the fact that we're going to have people who are normally at the live streams winning the guitar. And you know what? If you win the guitar and you want to flip it, I don't care anymore. I got over that. Okay, when someone did that with my other BC Rich, I got real pissy. But I have to remember, you're winning it. It's yours. It's not mine anymore. I just have to, I don't know. I have to give myself a nipple twist every once in a while when I get a little too queenish, whatever that means. So it's a lot of fun playing Van Halen on a Van Halen guitar. I can't wait till the other one shows up so I could show you guys. But my friend Greg is working on it right now. And he's going to have a few surprises for you because he's really good with electronics and a bunch of cool stuff that guitars can do. So I'm going to be modifying a couple guitars as well. And I think some people are going to actually think it's sacrilege what I'm about to do to one of my guitars. But we'll see what happens. Tracy Lords, Ogre Lord, you know the path to my heart. Okay, everyone. I'm going to be signing off now. No, I said 5 minutes. So let's do 2 more minutes. And then we'll see what happens. So anybody have any questions? Nitron. So you do pinch harmonic on the low E. Sweet spot is by neck pickup. Kind of. There's a couple sweet spots. Watch. Yep, you're right. And then remember, it also changes depending on where you're fretting. So if it's just open, it's like right there. But if you start fretting, you kind of got to move around. So everyone's like, quit it. All right. 2 minutes to midnight for sure. Zach, if I win, please give me a lesson. I just did. Just kidding. Bye, Rickland Mop. Appreciate it. John Zilke, Mike, can you address the rumors that after Sammy saw you play Mean Street on live street tonight, you are in negotiations to replace Satriani on the reunion tour? Well, let's just say I've got a video for everybody this week about that. A little bit about that. Everybody jumped on that video, and I'm just taking my time so I do it right. But no, that is not true. But thank you so much for getting my hopes up. It's funny because I did have somebody ask me to join a Kiss tribute band as Ace Frehley, and I'm like, oh my God, that's like my dream, you know? And I'm going to do a video about that as well. That should be my motto. I'm going to do a video about that. Telling everybody why or why not I'm going to do it. That didn't make sense, did it? Why or why not I didn't do it? Why or why not I did it or didn't do it? So it's kind of crazy. I never pinch harmonic an open note. It's fun. Watch. It gives you the ability to twist your nipple as you're dive bombing at the same time. It's win-win, my friend. Ogre I don't think Mike could do it because his Heart tribute band. Actually, our singer and drummer are moving to Alabama, so I'm not going to be in that band after December. But they are going to come back to town every summer for a few shows, so it's still going to get going. You know, it's hard to quit completely. So, Adam, how do you feel about Kiko leaving Megadeth? I'm happy for him because I think he's happier with, like he said, freedom. It's got to be hard to be in a band with Dave Mustaine because Dave's the ledge, you know. He's going to kick your ass. He's going to make sure every note's awesome. He probably goes back and listens to the playback of the show. And could you imagine if he heard what I played at my last show? He'd be like, okay, I gave you a chance, kid. Here's a bus ticket. Get back and get bent. Mini Moose, I love that you know my tabula rasa thing. Yes, I'm working on the longest story I've ever written so far. It's the longest one. It's about having to drive into the middle of nowhere for a gig. I know it sounds kind of cheesy and trite, but just wait. Some shit goes down. This is back before all the technologies we had, and some crazy stuff ends up happening. So thank you, though, for remembering that. I appreciate that. I go in kicks, you know? It's like I'll be writing for like 3 months straight, and then I'll want to do a tribute thing, and then I'll want to do just play bass for a month. There's so many things to do. But for right now, I need to go home, watch Friends, play a little Nintendo Switch, and do something about this blister on my thumb. Crimson, hey Mike, I guess the Pantera song first, so I guess I should email your channel. No, don't email my channel, because I'm going to go back and look at all the winners, and I'll give you your credit for that one. But you did not want to give a certificate, because that was later from what I remember. But thank you, Joel Diddler Gidrant TV. Sanctus rules. Joel, I can't read your name, man. I'm stuck at a 6th grade reading level. I think my favorite thing I played tonight, besides Mean Street, was oh my god, with the whammy pedal. Sorry, everyone's like, oh, their heads exploded like a scanner's. I promise I won't do that again, but let me try one more thing. Okay, I'm going to try it with a random harmony. What am I doing? Frippatronics or what? Good Lord. Alfie's Games likes Gots to Choose. You're just trying to get on my good side, so I'll give you another notch, aren't you? You know I love Kiss. I'm just kidding. Nitron, you should vlog going to Kura Sushi at the Mall of America. I know. I went there, and it has robots bringing out your drinks. And it's really creepy, because it's like, oh, Terminator's happening. You take your cup, and it spins around. It's just really bizarre. And then, yeah, there's a conveyor belt with sushi, and once you take it off, it's just like... I think another place like that got shut down because people were taking it off, licking it, and putting it back. This is why we can't have nice things, you know? But I ate there one time, and I almost exploded, you know? You eat too much sushi, and you forget that the rice expands. Next thing you know, you're walking out into the Mall of America, Rotunda, and you look like one of the zombies from Walking Dead. You know, you're shaking and grabbing your chest. It's not pretty. Trust me. All right, you guys. Tommy Thayer fan here. Awesome, Alfie. I feel like I'm going to meet him someday. Maybe I could get Bruce to hook me up. Would that be awkward? Hey, Bruce, can you get a hold of Tommy for me? Bruce is so cool. He'd be like, sure. All right, you guys. So we have all the names secured for the giveaway of the Mockingbird. And if you live in the United States, what's it called? Intercontinental United States. I will be able to get you the guitar if you end up winning, put it that way. But if you're outside of the continental United States, I can't. I'm sorry. So it'll have to go to the next person. It'll be like a it'll just keep adjusting to whoever's next, okay? All right, everybody. Thanks for sitting with me through my sober live stream. Like I said, I'm changing my whole life starting tomorrow. No drinksin' either. Working out, and I'm gonna beat Metroid again. It's my goal. Super Metroid. Okay, everyone. Thanks again. Love you guys. We will talk to you soon. Thanks to everybody who gave super chats too tonight. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.